Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome. It is on behalf of our marketing agents, Nick Quilkey, Alexander Phillips and Walter Antonelli, that I welcome you back here today. Thank you so much for coming out for this morning's auction. Clarence White is my name. It's a great pleasure to be here today on behalf of Phillips Panzer Donnelly. And of course, we wish you a very good morning. I note that our contract of sale has been readily available and downloadable throughout the course of the marketing campaign. It's to that document that I'll take you now briefly. Properties known by its formal moniker as Lot 1 in Deposit Plan 710997, or of course better known to you and I as number 27 Henry Street here in Queen's Park. It is offered with vacant possession, subject to a 10% deposit. Of course, settlement there set according to clause 36.1. I'm confident those of you bidding today will have made yourself familiar with the documentation. Our auction terms, buyers, if you do wish to bid today, you do need to be registered. So for our registered parties, I simply ask that when you place your bid, if you can please hold your bidding card up nice and clearly, that would be greatly appreciated. All bidders assumed to be bidding on their own behalf today. If you do wish to bid on behalf of another party, that's okay, but you need to provide a written authority to do so. Finally, please be aware as the auctioneer, I'm authorised to place one bid on behalf of our vendors today, typically known as a vendor bid. It would be with great reluctance that I would use a vendor bid here this morning. Certainly with the interest that we've had, I'd much rather hear from you in terms of where you see value, but should it be necessary, I'll place that bid on my client's behalf. One final note. It has become very fashionable in New South Wales for auctioneers to call the property on the market once the reserve has been reached. I need to make it clear. You will not hear me say those words here today, buyers. We are under no obligation to disclose the reserve or to call the property on the market. I will simply call it up once, twice, 3 times, and you need to be in front or I am going to sell it. So if your strategy here today was to wait to hear those words, I strongly suggest you rethink that right now. I'll take the balance of those terms as being read. They've certainly been on display here today. Well, number 27, Henry Street here in Queen's Park. It is a much-loved family home held in a tightly held blue ribbon location that we offer for your competition here this morning. Buyers, it has been some 30 years since this property has been on the market. It is a cherished family heirloom, and today it passes from our vendor's family to yours, and I'm sure it will stay in your safekeeping for decades to come. It's 27 Henry Street, opening bidder offer. Where do we start it away? Who'd like to get us underway today? Where do we begin? Alex, with your permission, well, I'll just kick it away with a bid on behalf of my vendor. Vendor bid at $4 million, and we underline it there, buyers. We invite your competition. You're here to own it. Now's your time. This is your time. This is your cue. Opening bid at $4 million, and call me back at $4,050,000 or 4.1, something stronger if you like, I would have thought. But at 4, we call it away. I'm looking for a bid at 4.05 at this point. We search for your competition there, sir. Is that you bidding? Just a card if you wouldn't mind. Thank you, and welcome, sir. It's good to see you. At $4,050,000 the bid, and underlines it there, throws the gauntlet down to our other registered parties here today. Will you pick it up? At 4.05, and we move to 4.1 now as we search for competition there. And surely at this level, buyers, I would have thought good buying at that level, but at $4,050,000, he underlines it and puts himself in the box seat to own here today. At 4.05 the call, and call it back at 4.1 if you will, but at 4.05 playing a solo hand and gains the ascendancy there, buyers. Surely you don't let him have it with just one bid. We won't hesitate at this level at 4.05, calling it up now first time at $4,050,000 twice now. 25's got to say 50, sir, by any chance? All right, well, 4 and 75, 4-1, sir, your opportunity if you like. At 4 and 75, your competition identifies himself, and 2 playing now. At $4,075,000, say 4-1 straight back, should be with great confidence at this level, I would have thought, sir. At $4,075,000, gains the ascendancy there, left-hand side, and say 4-1 to return fire. But at 4 and 75, bids left-hand side. Don't miss it at this level, sir. Surely didn't come for one bid today. I'm confident of that. At 4 and 75, again, buyers, I call it up now, first opportunity. At 4 and 75, twice now. At 4 and 75, third final time. Any better bidder offer at 4 and 75, 4-1, sir. What about, he's 4-1 there, 4-1 and 25 if you like. He just beat you. Beat you by 4-1 and 25, sir. Say 25. You may as well. All right, no worries. At $4.1 million, so they're happy to put you in at 4-1 and 25, but at 4-1's here on the right. So straight back at 4-1 and 25, or 4-1 and 50, 4-1 and 25, and 4-1 and 50, your opportunity now, sir. Your turn and clinch it at 4-1 and 25, at 4 and 1/8 of $1 million on the left-hand side. 4.2, good bidding, sir, at $4.2 million, sir. Well, that's a sign of confidence, and you can take great confidence from that as well. At $4,200,000, a bid of 4.2, 4-2 and 25, sticking with the pattern, sir. 4-3. 4-3, good bidding, sir. I like your style at 4,300,000, and that is the sound of the market validating the price right there, buyers. At 4,300,000, say 4-3 and 25 again. 3 or 4-3 and 25. 4-3 and a quarters back, sir. How about 4-4, sir? Keep the pattern going at 4,325,000. Bid was here. You've done it beautifully the last 2 times, sir. Show confidence again now. Show who's boss at this point. At 4,325,000, bids left-hand side. Not to be outdone at that level, surely. At 4,325,000, a bit of it at 4.325, and call it back at least 435, sir. I would have thought. Don't miss it at that level. At 4,325,000. Certainly welcome other interested parties in at this point that we have not yet heard from. Sir, you're straight back at this point at 4-3 and 25. In second place, not buying from second place, unfortunately. It's not where you need to be. At 4-3 and 25, the bid bids left-hand side. I call it up now. First opportunity at 4,325,000. Twice now. At 25 at 4-3 and 50. 5. So I don't really want to take a 5 at this point. How about okay, 10, all right. 4,360,000 at 4-3 and 60, sir. How about something strong? 4-4. Welcome, sir. That's how you make an entrance at 4,400,000. I didn't think we'd heard the rest of you. At 4,400,000 and first bid and opening bid. Late running interest and 3 playing now, buyers. Need to compete for good property at 4,400,000. A bit of 4.4 and call it back at 4-4 and 10, sir, if you like, or a stronger one at 4-4 and 25 if you like. But at 4,400,000, he lays the gauntlet down to you, and around the corner we go at 4-4. At 4-4, the bid now, sir, is at 4-4 and 25 to regain the ascendancy, sir. I look for your rebuttal at 4-4 and 10 if you will, but at 4,400,000, does he buy it with one bid today, buyers? At 4,400,000 once now. At 4,400,000 twice now. At 4,430,000, haven't forgotten about you, sir. 4.5, good bidding, sir. Bam, take that, he said. Good, strong style. I like your style. You can come to all of my auctions, sir. At $4.5 million, sir. 4,520 at 4,520,000 the call at 4,520,000 still there, sir, and why would he not be? Great opportunity, prime location. They don't come up very often here. Don't miss it today. 455 at 4,550,000 at 4,570, 4,6 beckons now, sir, at 4.6 at 4,600,000, sir. Around the corner and go again at 4,600,000. 4,610 the bid short. 4.7 million dollars, sir. Great bidding, outstanding style. It's a masterclass in bidding at 4,700,000. Bids 4.7, bids right hand side. I'll just give a moment for conversations out the back. We understand big decisions to buy and big decisions to sell. At 4,700,000 gains the ascendancy right hand side. Moments for pause, sir. The chips are down at 4.7 the bid. Ownership beckons at 4.7 the call now at 4,700,000. Bids right hand side. Gentleman here on the right at 4.7 the bid now. At 4,700,000, a bit of 4.7. Sir, a little bit more debt is better than a lifetime of regret at 4.7 the bid now. At 4.7 the call, right-hand side. Check with the other stakeholders here today. Happy for you to do that. Sometimes there's a little bit more money in them at $4.7 million. Sir, anything left in the tank here, sir? Have we got your best today? Appreciate your bidding today. At 4,700,000, might have done it here, sir, at 4.7 the call. Bids 4.7 right-hand side. Just giving quick moments for pause there and conversation. We understand there's a big decision to take place at $4.7 million. Appreciate your patience, sir. You're in the box seat, exactly where you need to be. At $4.7 million the bid now. Important decisions, but timing is critical. We'll need...
quick call here.
Okay, no worries. Quick phone call. We'll just give you 30 seconds, sir, but I don't want to pause too long. Just out of courtesy to this gentleman, he's done the right thing. He's bid strongly at $4.7 million the call. At $4.7 million right-hand side. Perhaps it's 4.7 and 25 to put you back in front. Great opportunity to buy into the Queen's Park market. Buyers, important timing. We appreciate your patience just while we have quick conversations there with our other interested parties, and we certainly welcome it. Anybody hiding in the wings, holding a bidding card at this point, one late lunge for the keys. We are going to need to hear from you if you are going to buy it today at $4.7 million.
Just speaking to her husband.
Okay. No doubt the conversation is not with the bank because they're not likely to give you the quickest response today. I will need an answer at some point, sir. At 4.7 the call, we call it up now once at 4.7, twice at 4.7, third final time, sir. Are you sure? To be clear, sir, I'm going to sell it in the absence of a better bid at $4.7 million. It goes now, buyers, once, twice, third, final time. It goes. Sold. Congratulations. Well bought, sir.